a banger after a banger right now. How Shane does how Shane
Exactly.
say?
Yep.
Banger
Banger
We'll
after
do this
after
banger.
long.
banger after
Hang
banger.
on. Now, what we're going to talk about is certain wrestling topics from Big E to
Yes.
John Blunts or David Blunts or the guy that's sitting down and rapping, everyone's shitting on him. But we'll talk
Yeah.
about first Big E. As you can see in the background, Big E was verbally crapped on a few days ago on Raw
Yeah.
by Kofi and Big E Langston. I'm going to clip this by, I'm going to actually tag.
Thank you, Akame Despair. We're glad to have you here as well.
Thank you. Tell us your thoughts on wrestling and as a whole, the Big E subject. Thank you. What I want to talk about is, for me, the worst booking ever by WWE because of their no. I will say this right now. I'm gonna clip this stuff. Now we know that Odyssey Jones got wiped from history because of his allegations or supposed allegations.
Yep.
And we know that they had to switch it up, and now they did this storyline where they both are angry at Big E for leaving. The problem that I hate about this is that you're too scared to do something physical. Why is it that Seth Rollins put a chair on Edge when he came back so many years ago when John Cena had a control of the authority, and they threatened to break his neck, and John Cena said yes. But then Kofi and Xavier just verbally crap on him. Oh, you weren't here. You weren't around. Even though technically he was around in commentary, even though technically he was around in the back, in the pre and the post shows, even though I'm in a neck surgery, I'm doing things.
Yeah.
And you guys are not coming, I'm the ones, and I've heard the backstages and the post and pre-shows. He's always hyped up the New Day. He's never crapped on the New Day. He's never crapped on Xavier or on Kofi.
Yeah.
I say this is the worst, and I say this is the worst storylines ever because we tend you think we're fucking stupid and try to forget that you tried to replace him with Odyssey. You tried. You did.
Yeah.
You tried to bury it, cover it, and lie, and act like it never happened. But it happened. So when you're talking all that shit about E, oh, you were gone. You weren't around. We were like, yeah, you tried to replace him numerous times.
Yeah.
Numerous fucking times.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah,
for me,
this is how I feel about it. This is how I feel about it.
Go on, D-Walk.
They talked all kind of shit to him about he wasn't never there. Goddamn. Where were you at? This is like this. I'm hit you with a scenario. I wrestle a dude and I get my neck broke. Joe, he don't do shit. He don't have my back. He don't go and attack the dude to whip his ass. Then yeah, but on the other hand though, it's the New Day fault too. And then, like I said, to me, this is how I feel. Xavier Wood is the weakest link out of all of them. Like I said, every time you seen Xavier Woods and Kofi wrestle, most likely they lost. When you seen Big E and Kofi wrestle, they won a lot more. To me, Xavier Wood, they chose the wrong type. Big E and Kofi should have turned on Xavier. All Xavier known is for having a fucking tape. That's the only thing he known by. Having a tape.
All right. So here's the thing, though, D-Walk and Alex. Big E is they turned Woods and Kofi on Big E because Big E is the baby face. He's coming back from an injury. You have to have a bigger baby face with heels. So what they're doing is they turn New Day heel on Big E because he's the bigger baby face because he's going to be the more sympathetic character coming back from a neck injury.
Yes. Okay.
That's why they did that.
Verbally.
Now, the verbal shit was gold. Gold. I love the way they berated each other.
Mm-hmm.
I love the way they berated each other, and they fucking they made Big E fucking cry.
Yes.
Loved it.
Of course, because that you find a little bit of truth. You put a little bit of shoot interview and shoot. Okay, to counter that, Joe.
Again, go back to your desk job, Big E.
Yes. But here's the thing, though. Like, you a few weeks ago did a illegal pile driver move that everyone was like, "Oh my god, they did it in WWE! It's so fine, like finality of that." I'm like, "Oh, it's so devastating," but you verbally attack E, a guy that accidentally got his neck broke, a guy that it's like it's like if Big Cass came back and then Enzo is crapping on him about his mental issues. Like it doesn't like it's a good jab for the casuals, but for diehards, the majority of diehard wrestlers, I'm like, doesn't make any fun. Why are you doing that? Yeah, you knew that for months, and you want to bring it up now to make him feel bad when in reality you guys never talked about it, not once in those months that I've been gone. And again, I've heard from you, Joe. They have never once talked about like or crap like they never once crapped on Big E's injury. They've used Big E's injury as a example of like, oh well, Big E's out here, and you got to step up. Like they were trying to be like big boys because Big E wasn't there, and I get that. But now with Kofi wearing the Majin Vegeta, like the Majin Buu fucking thing on necklace one week, and then bringing up references, you wasted all that. And you motherfucker think that you're the Joker and Lex Luger shaking hands.
And then they can't even win off a Big E girlfriend is on their ass.
Oh, we'll get to that right now. The fact that they went after Big E's girlfriend and Big E's girlfriend is making more clout and more like hype than them themselves is sad.
She clowning Xavier.
Yeah, it's sad. Like she's clowning you on social media, and you guys have been doing this for more than 2 decades, both of you guys. And she, who is not even a wrestler, is clowning on you guys. And Big E, who had, like I said before, Joe, has this. It has the Owen Hart treatment. I feel bad for Big E if anyone says anything bad about him, but I don't feel bad that makes me feel like I feel like Xavier and Kofi are like, oh, I hate the villains. I'm like,
come on, man.
I feel bad. Like,
Alex, they made a point.
Yeah.
Big E has been there this entire time.
Yeah, with a neck.
You broke your neck, not your legs, motherfucker. Your legs still work. You can still stand up and walk.
But yeah, he was walking to the commentators.
Also mentioned him
yeah, to the commentary table. Why didn't he walk out there to the ring and support his boys?
But Big E mentioned him. How many times have you heard Kofi mention Big E? Not a lot.
Tons in the back.
If I'm Joe, look.
In the back, yeah.
Like
in
I
the
said,
back they were.
Like I said, if me and you boy, if me and you boy, like I said, we cool. If my neck get broke, I expect you to go and fucking get avenged for me. They didn't even do that.
The thing is, it was an accident, and Rich Holland got.
I'm just saying they could have made a storyline though. Like, okay, they could have made a storyline.
They didn't want to.
But that's what they should have done. And I said that.
Yeah, but
I said
the reason they didn't do that, though, the reason they didn't do that, Joe, was the fact that they go on.
They didn't do it yet, but I'm telling you right now, they should do it, and they should have Rich Holland join the fucking New Day, and they should have Rich Holland fucking put Big E down and put a chair around his neck, and make it look like he breaks fucking Big E's neck again.
Yeah, that's fine, but they did the answers. Dennis's the question. They didn't do it at that moment because they realized, like, if we do this to Rich Holland, he's buried forever. He will always be the guy. Like, we have to try to banish him, and they sent him to NXT to see if they can work with him. That's why he's fucking with Trick. I understand that. Makes sense. But with this whole Big E thing, the reason I'm saying this is like, where is this gonna go? Where is this going? Because again, unless your theory is correct, and they connect with Rich Holland, and they have this 3-man group of Rich Holland, fine. But if they don't do that, you made a evil tag team of Kofi and Xavier that I don't believe, because you need Big E as a villain as well to complete the circle. Big E is a super fucking angelic babyface right now. Super angelic.
That's why I said they need Ridge, because they should have Ridge. What's up, Mike Machiavelli?
What up, Cuzzo?
What they should do is they should have Ridge they should invite Ridge out, and Kofi and Xavier should thank Ridge for breaking Big E's neck and dropping that dead weight off of them.
They would probably because Ridge lost already. So
Okay, so can I say something? Okay, can I say something? Okay, so you know how Ridge holler in his ego where he want to win all the time.
Yeah.
Kofi, man, Xavier Woods is the weakest link. Say he lose a couple of times, and then all they gonna do is put him out the group. And then, like I said, to me, Xavier Woods cannot last in a singles group the way they got him right now. They gonna end up releasing him. So the best thing they could have did was made all them bad guys reunited all of them because, like I said, we already know, bro. Xavier Woods can't last by himself.
But
the way they got him, he can't last by himself.
But what Big E can do right now is find a tag team to replace the ones that he lost. So it'll be a reverse what Kofi and Xavier did. So he can go to NXT and find Hank and Stank, or actually, I'm gonna say this right now at 12 minutes.
You talking about those other two guys?
I'm hoping.
Hold on.
I'm hoping Big E goes to NXT and finds Tyson and Bronco, like those two. What about
Blade and Alfie?
Who the fuck is Blade and Alfie?
Nofe Blade and the other guy that were in NXT, the two black
guys. The one that Nikita Lyons had to talk to and it disappeared. Okay, yeah, sure. Those two guys too.
That look like Kofi and Xavier.
Yes, I don't need them. I need Tyson and Bronco. One's goofy, one's serious. That's all you really need.
You better, Joe. You shut your mouth.
No.
Hey, boy, Joe. Hey, come on. Hey, that was so disappointing.
That's how it is.
Tell Biggie to bring out Biggie can bring on his girlfriend.
But look, and that's
she looked manly enough.
If you're going down that route, fine. Do a home video camera or like phone camera where you go to Biggie's girlfriend's house and like you can fuck up Mitchin as well. You can fuck up Mishin. You can fuck up her because she's in the roster. Like if you're going down the route, Biggie needs. Before I leave. Who is the tag team that Big E needs to defend him? Because he needs a tag team. We like to not one. We need someone. Who is it? D-Walk.
What if it's Keith Lee?
Nope, Keith Lee's an AEW.
No, ain't nobody heard from him. And Keith Lee, I think Keith Lee's
injured. He's injured, and he signed with AEW for another 3 years.
Exactly. Next. Now, D-Walk. Other than Keith Lee, who's been signed 3 years and injured, which brings his 4, who else in WWE? The tag team that can defend Big E.
I don't know.
Okay. NA. Joe.
Shit. Is this Raw?
Either one. Raw, SmackDown. It's Big E. Big E has like cosmic powers. He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
I mean, the only thing I could see is maybe having like the Motor City Machine Guns or somebody come and help him. Okay. So they could have New Day versus the Machine Guns. That would be a good.
Okay, I would say Hank and Stank. You're right.
Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee. He'll be back.
No,
full-time commentary.
Yeah.
For me, I would like Tyson and Bronco, or if it's gotta be someone from the main roster, I don't know, maybe the Wyatt
Tyson and Bronco. Tyson and Bronco sounds like a goddamn chicken truck.
Doesn't matter. It sounds badass.
No, you got to pick an individual. Pick one individual. If you got to pick one person.
No, it's got to be two.
If Big E coming back to wrestle,
not now though. For now, he needs someone to back him up, and that has to be two, because it's again. If it's not Tyson and Bronco, they can go really dark with this, and I'm gonna say this exactly at 15:25.
Like I've been
really
saying,
dark with this. He can go to the Wyatt Six for a favor.
But Xavier Woods don't even count.
No,
it's just Kofi. It's just Kofi. Xavier Woods suck. He don't even count.
But it doesn't matter. They're a tag team. If
still better than Javon Evans.
If Big E tries and tries and gets different tag teams and it doesn't work because, again, Xavier and Kofi are a good tag team together, then Big E can sell his soul to the fucking devil and go to the Wyatt Six and says, hey, I want them gone. And Wyatt Six is like, all right, fine, but you owe us a favor. You owe us one favor. And then they destroy Xavier Woods and Kofi, get him off TV for a couple months. But at the same time, you can turn, which I love this, and I'm putting this out right now, you can turn Big E to the dark side. The Wyatt Six, hypothetical, out of the box thinking.
Xavier Woods
Yeah.
Xavier Woods is just a distraction. If Kofi is a tag team match, Xavier Woods the distraction. So I'm saying this: what if CM Punk and Xavier Woods get back together?
No, ain't gonna happen. CM Punk only cares about money and nothing else. He don't give a shit about like B level storylines. Not a damn thing. Yes, we did. Oh, my bad. Yes, we did, ladies and gentlemen. And if you go back, if you check our other live that we just finished right now, is the NXT live review. We talked about every single match, backstage, and everything else. So, by the way, shout out to DT2HM from the Black Couch booking. It was for us. We get like a few B's, 1 A, and a couple of D's.
Yeah.
So
first match, third match, and last match were the best ones.
Yeah.
The other two in between were shit.
But
if you had to pick one match, it would say the first to last.
Yeah, that's it. First and last. But back
which
to
one?
Big
No,
E.
I'm saying if you had to pick one.
Yeah.
The last. The last was the best one.
Shit.
I gotta say the first because like it was crazy because it's crazy. I said the first. The reason I say the first because I was excited to see Obafemi back. Like we didn't see Obafemi back in how long, and it was excited just to see him come back and just fucking wreck shop.
Yeah, he did. I respected that. That's what the first word for me as well. But back to Big E. Big E, find somebody, find a tag team, find something to do because if you keep continuing this, where almost every week they come out to berate you, I'd rather watch Nikki Bella crap on her sister every week. Because again, for me, Big E is a super angelic baby face.
That was one of the matches I didn't have a problem with.
Booking was fucked up because of OTM. OTM shouldn't have not been there.
OTM.
Stupid ass fucking thing. Honestly, man. It should have been a one-on-one.
That Lola Jada Parker match was trash.
Trash, horrible.
It was.
That could have been
the right person won, but the match was garbage. And then the world title match was shit. Booker T Jr. versus Rich Holland.
Yeah, but verbal wise, the way fucking Big E girl cooking their ass, man. Big E verbal wise, Big E.
You want to get real dark? Have the New Day go to work, go to their house, put a chair around her neck, and snap her neck.
Yeah.
Or what is? Well, you know for sure she gonna beat Xavier Woods' ass.
No, I'm just saying, like
she gonna have a hard time.
Have Big E in the ring talking about the shit.
Yeah.
And having Xavier and Kofi at his house.
But then you see
putting a chair around her neck, about to break her neck.
But then you see her fighting, but you already see Xavier Woods already knocked out, and you see Kofi stepping on it because she already laid Xavier Woods' weak ass out already. But
they need to take this shit dark. They need to go fucking dark. They need to go evil with this, and they need to take it to the next fucking level.
Xavier Woods don't even count. He don't even count.
This New Day shit needs to be dark as hell and look like you're crippling people. Make it dark. Okay. Make the New Day look badass.
Xavier Woods' weak ass ain't gonna do nothing.
We got one more comment we've got one more comment for the next subject here. I personally disagree. I thought the Parker Vice match and Trick was great. Again, I respect that. Lola, we say it, if you go back to our other live and check it out, we say in the sense of like it didn't make sense to do an underground match in the pay-per-view because there's too many people in a small thing and they were wrestling. And then it's
more like a hardcore match.
Weapons involved and all those shit.
And the Trick versus Rich. I'm writing down everything for the play-by-play, and I was getting bored. Honestly, I was just getting bored of the whole match. And I like watching play-by-plays. But either way, ladies and gentlemen, next topic before I get out of here. This is something that Mr. Joe Biancio brought up in the chat. Let's fucking go. It's let's fucking go. The Legend something deal for 2025. Please talk about it, Joe. Yes, before we go, gentlemen, stay healthy, stay happy, Enjoy life to the fullest. And remember, when having intercourse with your lover, always leave the TV off unless you need some background noises. Always have water and have a sandwich. If you're allergic to gluten, ham, cheese, whatever the fuck you're talking about, have crackers.
And don't pull out. And don't pull out.
You know what? I gotta put this up for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is hold on.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
You just Dennis, please, come on, man.
What?
Come on, man.
I'm a civilized man.
Yeah, but wear a condom for God's sakes. Don't be that.
No.
Don't be that dude. You know what?
How to
For
take
that,
off feeling though.
hold up.
Dennis,
You know what? For that,
Dennis don't got to worry about that. He's an old man, still hasn't had one kid. He's shooting blanks. You don't got to worry about.
I know, but you know what? Let's remember the good Dennis while I get out of here.
I am a good Dennis.
In the eyes of an angel, we shall miss you. Oh.
Why you